Burnt to a crisp or bloody as hell?
Bloody as hell, and oh yeah, look at this. Vanilla Coke.
Alright, it's been resting. I got my oven preheated. Oh, by the way, how in the hell are you? It's good to see you again. This is the Silver Stag Pacific Bowie. Nice company, made in the USA. Yeah, buddy. Right there, made in the USA. Can't go wrong there. So anyway, the other day I put some garlic on it, put it back in the refrigerator. This has been resting. This is the way I do it. You don't need a grill, okay? I mean, it's good to have a grill, but I use a glass bowl underneath or tray, and I get like a cookie rack, and I put that on top, and the grease drips down, and it's about like a fucking grill. But here's what we're gonna do first. Everybody does this a little bit differently. Some people wait and they sear it. You know, they crank the heat up on broil when it's about done, and they sear it. What I do here, I got my pan. Well, it's not clean, but it's cleaned out. You don't scrub cast iron. You don't soap it. Worst thing you can do. A lot of times I leave the old, fat and everything in it and just wipe it out. Wipe it out. Yeah, wipe it out. Wipe out. Anyway, so we want it to get good. Let's even put it on fucking high. Okay, it's a bubbling. Now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna sear it. Okay, poke the hole in it with my Pacific Bowie. Can you hear that? Yeah, buddy. We're gonna keep an eye on it. We're not gonna walk away from it. No. I don't want it to cook. I want it to sear. I'm even gonna flip it now. See what we got. I don't want to poke too many holes in it. All the juices are gonna come out. Alright, there we go. Now what we're doing in here, I want to get a little bit darker. We're searing all that goodness that coated on the outside. We're searing that in there. See, you could walk away from this and it'll be burnt in a minute. Sit here and watch it. It'll take a while. A watch pot never boils. Okay, let's turn it again, see what we got. Pretty good. Smoking. Now I want to turn it over on its edge. Get that part right there. Now I have to hold it. Alright, I think that's enough sear for me. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to take it and move it over to my improvised grill. I have skinned up. Why? I don't know. Because I think that, all the fat and everything right here is going to drip down. Oop, let me turn that off before I start a fucking... Shut the smoke detector off. Okay? I'll get it off of that thing. So I'll get this positioned on there to where it's directly underneath it. Directly underneath it. Directly above it. Okay. Alright. Now what I'm going to do next is I'm going to put it in the oven. I'm sure you've seen people put shit in an oven before. Like I said, I got to set it like it's 245 degrees. I'm going to cook it for it's going to take a couple hours. Put this thermometer in the meatiest part of it. Right about there. And when this thing comes up here to 120, 130, I'm good to go. It'll be done. And that's how I know. So I'm going to set the timer for like 2 hours so I don't forget it's in there. and I will, and I'll come back and I'll check it and see what the temperature is, and we'll adjust stuff accordingly. Pull it out, let it set. You know, Tony cussed something or other. He had a great idea. Cut holes in it and insert anchovies. Well, I don't have any anchovies, and I usually do, and I wish I did, because I'm going to try that next. That's going to be really good. Alright, let me get this in there, wasting time, and we'll see when we get done. Alrighty then. Took about an hour and a half, I don't know, an hour and 45 minutes. I put it in about an hour and a half. Right now it's at 130 degrees. There's 130. That's for lamb, that's about medium rare. We're gonna let it sit and slice into it and see what it looks like on the inside. I'm sure it'll be good. Had garlic, and some of you that just caught in here, garlic in this Joe Kim's barbecue rub, all-purpose. Contains says ingredients: good things, hard work, sugar, spices, salt, garlic, onion, cornstarch, citric acid, and less than 2% silicone oxide added to prevent caking. Cool, nice to know. Alright, we'll be back. We kind of cooled down a little bit. I poured some of the juice back on it. Probably shouldn't have, but I did. USMC Bowie from what's that guy's name? Gonzalez? Frank Gonzalez. Yay me. I remembered. He made this by hand. Nikki, I think, out of Arizona, made the sheath. Got a skull in it. There's the Marine Raider Bowie from the Marine Corps Raiders. Nice piece. Well done. So what we got here? Of course, I'm gonna probably be smart if I used a fork. Look at there, boy. Yep. Yep. That's medium rare. Look at there. Look at there, boy. Got the fat layer on top. That's going to turn that off. That's why I put it on like that, so this drips down and it drips on the meat. Kind of soaks things. Let's see how it tastes. It's got that. Lamb is the only thing that I have found, commercial-wise, that has that gamey taste to it. You know, like if you just killed it right off the, you know, killed a deer and all it was eating was, well, deer food. Lamb's the only one that I found is like that. This is very tender, as you can tell. Buddy. If you haven't had a leg of lamb, never ever ever, I don't know what to tell you, except try one. I gotta go, I'm terribly busy. I got some lamb to eat. We'll see you. Thanks for joining me. It's always a fucking pleasure.